This is a story that you guys have been asking me to tell for a long time, and honestly, I didn't even know where to begin. But after some time, I found the right moment and the right words to finally share this with you. It was just another day, one of those really normal ones, you know. We were all bored in history class. Actually, it was a Friday, the 7th period of the day, and the feeling that the weekend was just around the corner was already in the air. The mood was light, everyone distracted, and the teacher, as always, was in that laid-back vibe, letting the class flow while we filled the pages of our notebooks with random notes. But then, right in the middle of a discussion about ancient empires, the classroom door swung open with force. It was the principal, and his face didn't look good. He glanced at the teacher, made a hand gesture, and before anyone could understand what was happening, he blurted out, "Everyone into lockdown now! This is not a drill." Silence fell immediately. I saw the teacher, usually so calm and relaxed, turn pale and somewhat lost, trying to process what was going on. He rushed over to the windows and closed the blinds hastily, not knowing what to do. We all huddled in the corner of the room, trying to remain as quiet as possible, hoping to blend into the shadows. But something felt off. This didn't feel like a usual lockdown drill, the kind we'd practiced before. There was an undeniable tension in the air. Something was wrong. Time seemed to slow down. Each second felt heavier than the last. After a while, the constant buzz of the fluorescent light in the corner of the room stopped. I felt a chill run down my spine. What the hell was going on? And then we heard it. First, a distant scream, followed by manic laughter. The sound was getting closer, and adrenaline started to kick in. A few people around me began crying, and fear was visible in everyone's eyes. I could barely breathe. The man kept screaming, and it sounded like he was getting closer. The door to the classroom started being hit, as if he was trying to break in. The girls crying louder, the banging on the door growing stronger. Each thud felt like a punch to my chest. "Open the door!" he yelled, and I felt my heart race. When the banging stopped, what remained was silence. I knew I was in the middle of something serious, something that wasn't just a simple safety drill. Finally, the principal's voice came back on the loudspeaker, explaining the situation. A man, apparently out of his mind, had broken into the building. He had attacked a front desk staff member and was causing chaos. The worst part was that at that time, the school didn't have a proper security camera system and no one knew exactly where he was. The instructions were clear. Everyone should stay in their classrooms and keep the doors locked. And then what came next, no one could have predicted. During the investigation, it was revealed that this man, clearly mentally unstable, had been hiding somewhere around the school grounds. Not only was he armed, but he also had a violent history. To make matters worse, he was apparently trying to escape to the back, but by the time the police arrived, he had disappeared. I never knew if that man was captured or if, somehow, he got away. All I know is that that day and that fear still haunt me to this day. And that's just one of the stories that happened when we least expected it. I can't even imagine what other people went through in moments like that, but I know it's something no one should ever forget.